Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, another video, another video. I'm Accountable Goddess. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing to like, comment, share, subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know it's going to drop and upload a video. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks again for tuning in with me for another video. For today's topic, subject title is going to be titled Narcissists Can Shapeshift. They live a double life. The narcissists, they can shapeshift into anything they want to be. They can shapeshift into anything that you like, anything that you would like them to be, anything that you want in a person. When you're dating them, when you get with them, or get married to them, they turn themselves into what you is attracted to. But it's just to lure you in. It's a setup. It's to woo you in. And I'm telling you, narcissists, they put on one great performance. They are magnificent actors and actresses. They're good lesbians. They're good at the art of performing. They show you and other people one side of their performance. What they show you up front is something else. But behind the scenes of their performance is something more that meets the eye underneath their performance. What they show outwardly, that's the illusion. But behind their outward performance is always going to be something more that meets the eye. It's always going to be a deeper level surface to them. A narcissist, they're really miserable. They're not happy people. They hate themselves. And that's why they play a lot of mind games, because they got demons inside of them. They're not peaceful. They are not content. That's why they keep you on a hamster wheel of mind games, mind manipulation. I'm telling you, a narcissist, they don't want no true love. They're not capable of giving no one true love. They're selfish. All they care about is themselves. And they don't care about themselves in a good way. All they care about themselves and using others. All they want to do is just use you up. They love bomb you. They lure you in. They lure you in their fake magical world, when really being in their world is a living nightmare. It's a disaster. It's like a bad dream. Being in their world will chew you up and spit you out if you stay in it. That's the God's honest truth. Narcissists, they don't want to make no commitment because they're not serious with you. They don't really love you. They're with you for their own selfish purpose, their own selfish reasons. So, like, when you're with a narcissist, you're trying to make the relationship work out. You're putting time in, you're putting effort in, and you think that y'all building. You're going to put your finances in because you're trying to build with this person, but you don't know. Behind your back, this narcissist, they got some shady stuff going on. They secretly is involved in other things. They can be involved with another person. They can be cheated on you. Or they could be involved in some illegal activities. They could be involved in things that is not legit. They could be involved in some secretly mysterious, malevolent things that you don't know about. The narcissists, like I say, they shapeshift. They shapeshift into different personalities, different people. The narcissists, they can change their looks. They can change their appearance. Because when I was talking to this narcissist on my job, at times he would look different. And I would say to myself, I would say, he looked different. And even on his pictures, he got so many different looks. I know we all look different at times because different angles can make us look different. So we all can look different, but we still look like ourselves. But narcissists, when they shapeshift, when I was looking at this person, he looked one way. On the job, he looked one way. But then when I went to his house, he had a different look. And when I would look at his pictures, he also had different looks on his pictures. So this person, his looks, they would change. So I'm saying narcissists, they shapeshift, and they can also change their looks. Yeah, they change their looks. They can change their appearance. Like I say, but eventually us chosen ones, we're going to wake up. Us chosen ones, we got discernment. We got wisdom, good judgment. We're not going to stay sleeping dumb. Eventually, we're going to start saying, hold up. They're not putting in time to our relationship like I am. That's why things is not getting better. That's why there's no progress. That's why there is a stalemate. A narcissist will be a stalemate to you. A stalemate meaning no movement, no progress, not getting nowhere. Just the same thing. It's the same old. A narcissist will keep up the same old problems, the same old issues. They will keep you going in circles, and you get nowhere. A narcissist is like being with a narcissist is like constantly bumping into a brick wall. That's what it's like. Going in circles and talking to a brick wall with no way out. Being with them is like being with them is like walking through a dead end. A dead end alley. It's like a dead end being with them. There's no exit to a better future for you all because they don't really want a future with you. They don't want to better things. They don't want things to work out. I mean, and then a narcissist is like they're not trying to invest in no finances to make things so y'all can get ahead. They ain't trying to invest no time in your relationship. They're not trying to just figure out how they can be better, how they can improve on their self journey, how they can improve their flaws and improve their faults. They're not trying to work on themselves. They're not trying to compromise with you because they're using you. Like I say, behind the scenes, they're involved in some shady practices, illegal activity. They could be in malevolent, evil things like witchcraft, secret society. They've been involved in all of that. Cheating, illegal activities, secret societies, witchcraft, and it could be engaging in some other kind of sexual fetishes behind your back. You never know. You never know what the narcissist is doing behind your back. You never know. But trust me, they're doing a lot of strange, weird things. They're doing other things behind your back. Yeah, but eventually, we wake up and leave them, us chosen ones. We put two and two together. We start analyzing things. We start connecting the dots and putting the pieces of the puzzle together. And eventually, we figure them out. We wake up and we get the hell out. We leave them. Or if they leave us, we still was putting things together. And after they leave us, we figured everything out. We figured them out, so we're not going to make that same mistake no more. Next time, we're not going to get tricked by another narcissist that tries to come into our life. Our life can no longer be disrupted by narcissists after we figure them out. That trick and tactic and agenda cannot work on us any longer after we figure them out. And narcissists, they will come up with all kinds of lies. They'll start saying to you, I'm depressed. That's why I ain't been texting you. I ain't been calling. I ain't been talking much. It's a fake cop-out excuse. It's a lie. When they're trying to pull away and don't want to be bothered with you, they start pulling away because they don't like you. They start trying to get away and become distant because they never really like you. And if they got a handler and their agent and their time is up, if the agent and got a handler, then they give them a certain time to be with you. And once their time is up, they got to start becoming distant, pulling away from you. They got to start getting away. So they start making up all kinds of lame excuses, start telling you all kinds of lame stories. But they just want to leave and want to pull away because if they want to leave and pull away because they never like you and they was only playing you, only playing with your feelings, emotions, and only using you, they start making up lame excuses to get away, to start becoming more distant. Yeah, but yeah, like I say, some narcissist men can be down low, can like men. They may not really like women. They're just using you, but they might be using a woman to try to get money out of her. Or if they, as an agent, been a honeypot, a honey trap, they're just doing their job. They're doing their assignment as an agent. Yeah, but like I say, it's a female narcissist. They could be lesbians undercover, but use a man for a purpose or because they is a honeypot. That could be it. And narcissists, yeah, like I say, behind your back, they can be involved in sexual fetishes that you don't know about. Behind your back, they may lie to you about their sexual orientation, their sexual preference. They might like the other sex. They might like engaging in sexual activity with the same sex as them. Yeah, like I say, you never know what's going on behind your back with the narcissist. Because they shapeshift into being anything they want to be. They change their appearance and looks. They change their appearance and looks to make themselves more attractive for you to like them. They can put on a good personality. They can shapeshift and become a they can shapeshift and become a person that has a good sense of humor. They can make themselves change into a person that will you like. If you like someone that can make you laugh, they're funny, good sense of humor, they could change into being that. They could change into being that. So you will like them more. Yeah, so I think I said everything that I wanted to say. I'm going to end it here. I'm a Accountable Goddess. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing. To like, comment, share, subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know every time I drop and upload another video, another video, another video. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks again for tuning in with me for another video. I will see you all again in my next video. One love, whole love. I'm out. Full love.